Did you know that Aleister Crowley was a spy for the British government before his famed occult revival in the early 20th century? Here are 10 historical facts about Aleister Crowley you probably didn't know, but first, please like and subscribe to help us reach 1 million. Early aspirations in poetry. Before becoming known as the Infamousist, Aleister Crowley was an aspiring poet. He published a collection of poetry titled Akeld, A Place to Bury Strangers in 1905, showcasing his literary talent and sensitivity long before he turned to mysticism. Mountain climbing enthusiast Crowley was an accomplished mountaineer, having climbed some of the most challenging peaks in the world. Climbed K2 in 1902, which was considered a remarkable feat at the time. His adventurous spirit extended beyond the occult into the physical challenges of the great outdoors. Influence on modern Satanism. While often misrepresented as a Satanist, Crowley's work and philosophy heavily influenced modern Satanism and the Church of Satan founded by Anton LaVey. His ideas about individualism, self-exploration, and rebellion against conventional morals left a lasting imprint on these movements. Evolved magical philosophy. Crowley developed a unique magical philosophy known as Thelema, which is centered around the concept of "do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law." This idea emphasizes personal will and self-discovery as important guiding principles, diverging from traditional dogma. World War I efforts. During World War I, Crowley served as a spy for the British government. He was involved in intelligence work and even purportedly created false documents to deceive the enemy, which was a surprising pivot from his typical lifestyle focused on mysticism. Role in Tarot. Crowley was instrumental in the redesign of the tarot deck, particularly with his creation of the Thoth Tarot deck in collaboration with artist Frieda Harris. His interpretations and artwork have significantly influenced modern tarot readings, shaping how cards are perceived today. Grandfather of the occult revival, Aleister Crowley is often referred to as one of the key figures in the modern occult revival of the early 20th century. His writings and rituals inspired countless individuals and organizations that pursued esoteric knowledge, helping rejuvenate interest in various occult practices. The Ordo Templi Orientis. Crowley was a prominent member and leader within the Ordo Templi Orientis, OTO, a mystical and secret society. He later transformed the organization by introducing his philosophies and practices that emphasized sexual magic and the promotion of Thelemic principles. Personal life of controversy. Aleister Crowley had a tumultuous personal life filled with scandal. He was known for his libertine views on sexuality, which led to numerous relationships and openly bisexual practices that were provocative and controversial for his time. Extensive written works. Crowley was a prolific author, having written over 1,000 works throughout his lifetime. These included essays, poetry, and instructional texts on magic and mysticism, some of which remain influential today in occult literature and practices. Subscribe if you learned something new.